Hey guys, today I'll be showing you the best tips if you are switching from controller to keyboard and mouse. Tip number 1, always go straight to practicing aim and definitely don't practice your builds, as if you're on controller you'll be used to the aim. So yeah, you need to be practicing the aim because you have to aim at every single shot. After about a month or so, or maybe like a week, then you can start also trying to use builds as well, so you can hit clips. I recommend this map. The map code is on the top of the screen, as it allows you to free build, but also with bots. As like 0 delay, as you can see, I'm running 1, 2 ping, near 0 ping while playing this map. So I recommend using this map. It's got 0 delay, you can choose what weapons you want. And yeah. Tip number 2. When you're free building, I want you to try just every now and then. So say you do a double edit, and then 90, and then you go like that. I want you to just practice that edit, because on keyboard, for some reason, most of the time, you end up doing like that, or like that. So every now and then, just practice doing that edit. So yeah. Tip number 3. This will probably only work chapter 6, season 1, but if using the Typhoon Blaze, a great way to start your free build is you use one of its dashes like that, and then you start free building, because on the opponent's screen it looks way different to what it looks on your screen, and it looks much better. Tip number 3. This is for aim. When you're trying to aim on keyboard, don't try and spam. Because say I'm trying to aim for him, it's hard if you just spam aim, especially when you first start. But if you only shoot when you think you're definitely gonna hit, then you'll hit more shots. So yeah. Tip number 3. When you switch to keyboard and mouse, I recommend getting a decent keyboard before you do it, and a decent mouse. I will put the links to my products and to what I use in the description below. But the best keyboard for a budget is probably the NEWMEN GM101 keyboard. It costs £60, but it has really good switches, as the switches are red. It's got red switches, has LEDs, it's wired, and it's got like 0 delay, so it's really good. Another thing for editing, pickaxe editing. When you first switch to keyboard, don't do pickaxe editing. It just makes everything harder. Even if you're used to doing it on controller, don't do pickaxe editing. step 4, I think it is, or even 5. I think it's 5. But anyway, step 5, I was going to say. When you first switch to keyboard, your main skin on controller may not fit you the best. So you should choose a skin that you find the best. Right now I'm using a glitch skin, but it will get patched. So I will probably end up using something like superhero, an all-grade superhero skin with like I don't know, Harley Hitter or something. So yeah. For this skin, if you know how to do it, I recommend using it, even if you're on controller, because it just has no delay whatsoever. Like I play on console, so I'm playing with console delay right now. What you can see in the background, and I mean, look, the skin basically reduces it to nothing. Step 3. Once you can do single edits, don't just think, oh, I can't do double edits, let me only do single edits. That's one of the mistakes I made when first switching to keyboard, and I really regret that now. Because as soon as you can do single edits, start doing double edits. As soon as you can start doing double edits, start doing triple edits. I think a good way to practice this is going to settings and binding toggle walk. That way I can toggle walk. That way when you're building, you can toggle walk, and then it practices it easier. So then when you switch back to normal, sometimes it'll feel easier. Step, what is it, 7 now. As soon as you switch to keyboard, if you're a confident player, I would play ranked. But if you're not so confident and you don't want to lose rank, especially if you're in like champion at the time, then play like reload ranks or like OG battle royale or ranked. Because in reload, obviously you'll respawn, so you get 3 chances to survive. But only 4 chances actually, if you're playing solos. But in OG, the lobbies just aren't that good if you play normal, so yeah. Step 8 thing, then why I mentioned second. When you switch to keyboard, don't, even if you play on like PlayStation, like me for example, don't like randomly switch on your controller if you think you're going to lose a fight. I used to do this, but then when I came back on the keys, I could not play at all. Oh, there we go, nice little triple. Oh, step 9. When playing on keyboard, try not to just like spam absolutely random keys. Like like this is what happens when you spam random keys. Let me just disable this setting. This is me when pressing random keys. I built a box and I can't even get out of it. Like that's me by pressing random keys. All I really did was edit a wall, place that stair, build two boxes and edit out of them. That's what you do when you press random keys. But if you actually memorize like what keys, where your binds are, that way you won't just have to scramble on your keyboard and then press like random things to find like the stair bind, for example. Last tip, tip 10. When you're first switching to keyboard and mouse, I I don't I wouldn't recommend you to I wouldn't recommend for you to like be really aggressive. I'd rather like when you're in matches, for example, in creative you can be as aggressive as you want, but in when you're in a match, take as least fights as you can if you're not confident instead of W keying. That way you don't risk dying in fights. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the tips, and if you want me to make another one of these videos, maybe revealing my finds, then comment next vid in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.